Hey guys, how are you? I'm Karen Singh Beal. So I was thinking of 5 things that I would tell my 30-year-old self. And a lot of you know me, know that I'm 56. And this was a tough one actually when I thought about it. But I go around saying that I can tell you the future, so I might as well tell you the future, right? So I would say don't feel guilty for having to work. If you have to leave your kids and go to work because you are a single mom or you're in a household that needs 2 incomes or you choose to work because you want to work, don't feel guilty. I got into real estate 24 years ago, so I had a child under 2, under 1, and I was 6 months pregnant with my 3rd child. It's okay. As long as you're present and give your kids the quality and the consistency that they need, they'll be fine. Trust me. I worked hard my whole career and I ended up with 3 great kids. I mean, I'm so blessed. What would I tell my 30-year-old self? Don't be so obsessed with getting the next best thing. Money's great and it buys things, but save some money. Maybe don't live your exact life that I lived. Save for the future. The future will come and you'll become my age and you think, yeah, I probably should have saved a little bit more money. There's a needs and a wants column that you can make, and the needs are the basic necessities, which is cracking the nut, I call it. Your house, your food, your taxes, your car, your insurance, the kids' school, kids' supplies, things like that. That mandatory things, those are the needs. The wants are the things you don't have to survive. The makeup we want, buy makeup, but, because, I love makeup. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. Just prioritize a little bit between the needs and the wants and put a little nest egg. No matter what, if you save a little tiny cushion, it'll grow into something 20, 25 years down the road. I would go back and I would have made myself do that now, especially at this age. So that's number 2. Number 3, if you are in relationship, like a marriage, or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, choose your battles wisely, and choose your words wisely. That would be number 3. Those 2 things, it's like, is this battle really worth it? Often we hit the people the hardest that we love the most with our crap. Really step back and, think before we react or overreact to situations. It's the absolute worst with that. So I definitely say that. Let me see. 4th, beauty fades. Don't sweat it as much as you did. It's great, but be comfortable, be yourself, be your authentic self. These people and the outside influence don't mean anything to you, will never mean anything to you. They're very shallow and very temporary things, and don't let it wreck your day. Just be you. Be who you are. We all have good hair days and bad hair days. I have good face days and good bad face days. I think, what happened today? But, don't sweat it so much, especially when you're younger. When you get to be this age, you'll be like, there's an old adage that says, oh my God, I look back and I wish I was as thin as I thought I was fat then. Okay, because that's me. 5, don't worry about the future. The future's coming, whether you like it or not. That is the most important one. That's what took me all night to think about, is what would I really tell my 30-year-old self? I'd tell me, don't worry about the future. It's definitely coming. And there's going to be highs and lows. I'm not going to tell you there's not. There's going to be friends in your 30-year-old life now that aren't going to be your friends when you're my age. And there will be some that still will. There's going to be deaths. There's going to be births. There's going to be lots and lots of trials and tribulations. But it's going to be okay. I spent 20 years worrying about the future, and now the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. But don't worry about the future, favor, and don't worry about the future so much. It's coming, girls, boys, like a freight train at times, and just, nice serenade at others. And let me tell you something. Every time there's an up, there's going to be a down. That's normal. That's life. You can't prepare for it. There's nothing you can do to change it. Well, there are things you can do to change it. Your choices will trigger consequences. So make those choices wisely. But don't spend 20 years worrying about the future, because she's coming. She's here. Hi. That's your future. Sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Maybe I shouldn't tell you all this stuff. That's fog over the lake. It looks kind of cool. Like Stephen King-ish. Little Stephen King-ish. That's your future. It's a little foggy. It's okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Your future is going to get a little foggy. It's okay. And sometimes it's going to be super rainy, and it's going to be cloudy, and then it's going to be sunshiny, and then the rainbow, and you're going to think it's a sign. It's not a sign. It's life. Sorry, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. Love you. Click to subscribe. Comment. Tell me your struggles. Tell me your pains. Tell me it all. I want to hear it. I'm Karen Singbeal. Those are the 5 things I'd go back and tell my 30-year-old self. That bitch. She was selfish. She bought everything. And she bought her kids everything. The kids don't exactly remember it that way, but that's how I remember it. And this is my story. Okay, this pains me to say this, but maybe don't buy that palette and save that month. You could save the whole month on one palette. Karen, 30-year-old self. Yes. I know. It kills me too. But do it. Do it anyway. Even though it kills me, do it anyway. I'm telling ya, Karen, you should have done it. Same thing I did in my 30s. I'm on my way to work. No different. Different day. Same race. Same day. Same race. Same day. Still can't talk. It's like, brain, come on. Catch up. Just doesn't fire the same guy. It just doesn't fire this girl. Come on. We're talking to people. The people are here, and you're not. My production value is super low. But go back to point number, was it 3? You can't worry about that. You just got to do you. You can only do the best you can. What is always going on with this hair? We just put so much on ourselves. This is not a very good angle. I don't know what I'm thinking half the time here. See, this is what I'm telling you in number 3. Jesus. Yesterday it's Keno, but you know old people are playing Keno, right? So it's like, but I'm not playing Keno. Well, sometimes I play a little Keno online. Maybe I shouldn't tell you what the future looks like. It ain't all kittens and roses, rainbows. What is it? Kittens and rainbows, roses, something like that. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Please don't beat yourself up. Those are the things I'd go back and tell my 30-year-old self. Did I clap in your earphones? I'm sorry.